Hi, 1 and 2-year-old leaders. We are winding up our series goal on March 24th with a last lesson on the rules of sacrifice. Remember, we've been telling you through this series that we're helping kids ask and answer the question, what is God like? He is holy, good, and loving. And through the rest of our story about Moses today, we're going to see just how holy and good and loving God is in the rules and all of the ways that he made for us to have relationship with him. Remember, the Israelites were struggling. They built a big gold cow. They grumbled and complained when they had to eat manna. They just were having a hard time remembering that God was their true God. And so he was like, okay, Jesus is coming, but until Jesus comes, obviously you need some reminders that I am here and that I am with you. And so this is how you're going to build the tabernacle. This is how you're going to relate to me. This is how I'm going to relate to you. And I need for you to follow all of these rules so that we can all remember this is what we're doing. This is why we're moving from point A to point B. I don't know if you as a mom or dad feel like sometimes you have to continue to make rules so that everybody knows how to get along with each other. I know some of my frustration has always been at school. It feels like we're always making a new rule instead of trying to figure out how to enforce the rules we have. And so I am always conscious of that at home. Instead of making a new rule, let's figure out what it is that we're not doing and let's try to do those things instead of making new rules for how we need to relate to each other. All right, but obviously the Israelites needed a little bit more. Your small group activity today might be a little challenging for your little hands, but really, more than anything, I want for kids to understand this holy, good, and loving. And maybe even if it's not for the kids, for the parents to see that we are helping kids see who God is and that through God's character, we can believe and trust him. So on your activity sheet, you will have a page that looks like this. And kids will get a line of stickers for each kid. So they're going to get a line of smiley face stickers. They're going to get a line of white dot stickers, and it's really hard to see that there's white dots on there, but I promise there are white dots on there. And they are going to get a line of heart stickers. And so with their stickers, they are going to, on their G, that will be God is holy. And the words are underneath each letter so that you don't have to have any of this memorized. God is holy, remember? So they're going to stick all of their white dot stickers inside the line of the G if they can. And then God is good. They're going to stick their smiley face stickers inside the circle of the O. And then because God is loving, we're going to stick hearts around the D. And they'll use their stickers to stick it around the D, hopefully inside the D, but you know, it's 1 and 2-year-olds, so as close as they can get it, that will be great. And so as you are talking about this with the kids, if nothing else, if you can get them to say those words back to you, in years to come, they'll have the chance to practice that and figure out what that means to them. But if we can teach them those words now, when they get the chance to sit in a small group with a 4-year-old leader or a kindergarten leader, they'll have a better understanding because we've used those words with them now. And then your memory verse is Matthew 22, verse 37 through 39. And it says, Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. This is the first and the greatest commandment. And the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself, giving yourself a hug. Thank you so much for leading and building relationships with kids. What you do with 1- and 2-year-olds and babies really does matter. It matters not only for the kids, but it matters to the parents, because when you are taking care of their kiddos, parents are able to go and learn and grow and help build their relationships within their families so that they can help us build disciples. Have a great day, and thank you for leading.